Fortnite
Would you
video.
like it?
It's shit.
I genuinely really enjoyed it.
I don't think we think it's good, so it's alright if you don't think it's good.
It made me laugh a lot. No, genuinely.
Oh.
I loved it. Can we not?
Oh, no. Star does not give
Why
a
are you keeping the
fuck.
background?
I cried.
We're all like...
I cried at this scene.
Let me tell
I've
you.
finished my tea.
Let me tell you the question.
It's good tea.
Right.
What kinds of films do you like
You're
watching?
fucking awesome.
Oh, you can just ignore me. Yeah.
Alright, I'll start us off then. Personally, I'm into westerns. Magnificent Seven. Well, technically the one I'm about. Why don't you go then? I don't want to say.
Any film. My answer's terrible.
Elaborate.
Any film.
I like westerns, but I also like fantasy, sci-fi.
I think we like
and
the
shit.
genre of the favourite genre of it.
Fantasy.
I'm not fussed.
I'm a massive Harry Potter fan, so it has to be fantasy.
Ethan?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Good way to put on your answer.
Shh, swearing.
Oh god. I'm sorry, I can't concentrate when that's...
Pause it.
Don't-
You have to pause it.
Oh, it's great!
We need to pause it. Oh, this is just reminding me of my childhood.
My eyeliner went so well today, I'm not gonna
Shall we
cry.
show you your childhood?
You fucking
Don't pause it on that! That's
He paused
awful.
it with Simba looking into his uncle's eyes where he
No,
he's just been
just turn
betrayed.
the TV off
Just
loud. I
Press the
can't
power
watch that.
button!
Put some porn on.
Ethan! you lowered the tone. We've been recording for like
That fine.
5 minutes.
And we've
And
already
we've done nothing.
Okay, that
We've
just looks like
discussed nothing.
that just
We've
looks
made
like a
fun of Sol.
pedophile.
Welcome to Enough Said.
That's your intro.
No, that's
Is that
fine.
it?
You don't get quiet his face, are you?
Oh,
Oh my
fucking
God,
hate
I
him.
don't know
Go.
why.
Alright, I'm ready. So,
Just stop
Stefan,
the- stop the-
what was your
the
favourite?
sci-fi.
What's your favourite genre then?
Take time.
I think as a whole probably horror.
I mean, you like anything from the 80s.
Alright, I want to ask you a question then.
Eight's in the genre, is it?
What would you rather prefer?
It is now, I'd argue. Because there's like a style that came with the 80s. Oh, I don't know.
I've got a question
it's
for you
just
then.
like
Ethan.
80s
What would you rather prefer?
Mm.
Midnight on Elm Street or Friday the 13th?
Midnight on Elm Street.
Ah, fuck no. Nightmare on Elm Street. Repeat.
Midnight.
Stop. Hold up. What would you rather?
Ethan's editing this, isn't he? So
Your-
he could
your-
just leave that in.
Your hand actions do not mean nothing.
I might just
They're
make
relevant.
editing really difficult.
That means
for you.
something.
Yeah,
Let's put
well,
some
this means
fireworks
something as well.
here.
Joe, I was actually wondering,
Gam's
you've
got
only
some.
got till Friday now to edit that video.
They've got it.
Is it-
In the words of Cole.
Is this our meeting or is this our like video?
It's a video. No, but alright. What would you rather prefer? Nightmare on Elm
What would I rather-
I don't know.
What would I rather watch?
Hello, Ethan in
So-
editing. How are you? Do you want to cry?
Which one would you
Yet?
rather prefer
This
then?
is because you watched
Which one?
that later.
Which one's better? To
I want you to edit like a cat sat here. And sorry, I'm making your editing difficult.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
really?
You seem surprised with only 2 options.
Yeah, I know that.
It was actually cancelled.
Fair enough. Alright, what's the next question? Fuck it, we'll storm through these at this point.
Yeah,
we're not
because we're
rushing
really
these
storming
things.
ahead.
What kind of films do you not like to watch?
It's just the opposite question.
You gave me these questions.
Uh,
shall I just go to the
Scratch
next
that
one?
and just start the genre
Wait.
again, because you didn't say anything.
She
Because
said all of
I
them.
say any film.
Yeah.
I'm not
She watches
particularly fussy.
Okay.
What were you going to say,
I was
Dan?
about to say the camera's on. Do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction.
You're just skipping questions now.
Fiction.
I'm not. That's the third
You
question.
get to answer the
So do
second
you like,
question.
would
I
you
just-
class
Yeah, because you
document-
just.
like a film based on a real event, would you class that as non-fiction? Because it's technically fiction because it's like an adaptation.
So stop eating the ball.
I was about to say something then. Well, yeah, but I would class that as non-fiction, to be honest, because
But it's like
it is based on real life events. So
Is it documentary fiction or non-fiction?
oh,
ooh,
that's a question. I was about to say that's
Oh, that'd be then.
stupid, but it's not.
Well,
Because
that'd
you
be
can
then.
take any real life event and turn it into a
Yeah.
documentary in any way you want.
True.
It's not necessarily going to be
manipulate
the
it.
truth.
True. So
It
David
is
Allen.
difficult.
So David Allen.
When me and Sarah were
James
editing
Hopkins.
our videos, it was difficult because like having to cut out things that people said, it felt like it was like altering the truth. But none of it was scripted, so technically it was the truth, but we were missing stuff out that might... Did you just kiss it?
Yep.
I'm over here trying to make an intellectual point about documentaries and you kissing a quaffle. It's not quaffle. I don't know what it is.
It's a quaffle.
It's quaffle.
Does it matter?
Okay, fine. Do you want me to? You know what? Do you want me? I'll put it there.
No,
I'm not
no,
touching
it's like
it.
No, is that
really
gonna be
the
like the shop?
setup.
Fine.
No, because you're covering the car, man.
Alright, fine.
Can we talk about the car?
You really like the
I
DeLorean,
feel like there's a
don't you?
backstory.
Like you've had that for 5 years.
There is, I'm going to say, but I can cut it out. It was what my first ever girlfriend got me for my 14th birthday.
Really?
That's
Is
precious.
that the same girl that you shagged?
Oh, nice!
So, you gotta cut that
Let's
out.
edit that out, please.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm
and
about to
like-
be like, oh, that's sweet, and then you ruined it.
So, Ethan's keeping that.
I mean, in all fairness, like
To
that's.
answer your question, yes.
Was this the reason why?
That's where the car.
Oh, what? She
What
gave
in
him
my
the car
car?
and was like, I
She
fucking
said, I've
love
got
you.
you a car, and you had something very different in mind. She's like,
Oh, but no, that just gave me a wrong image in my head.
you're
There's like a description
grim.
of the back of it.
You've
Oh, what if she actually? Oh, imagine
the
if.
box in
Imagine if she ruined
condition.
it. She put
Like, it's never been
on
opened, but the box is like.
Why not? Why would
Because it's a
I don't know.
collectible. It's a collectible.
Just, no.
No, but in all
There's no
fairness,
structure to this
like,
video. There's no structure to
Knowing you, if she
Is
gave you that,
okay?
Oh, it's structureless.
Is there meant to be structure?
No.
Kind of.
Alright. Oh.
it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Dad, don't worry,
To a
you've not got to
degree.
edit this one.
Yeah, true.
It's okay, don't stress.
Yeah, just let me do it.
Go and
Make some
talk
Pac-Man.
about.
I pray to God that you do
Whatever
edit
you
out a
want.
bit. It's the same one you shagged. Like, do two things. One, cut
Let's
that bit out
stop
together.
talking about that.
Alright, fine.
Stop it. Bad egg, rotten egg.
Just
Fine.
an egg.
You are an egg.
I got a night jumper to go along with it.
You're gonna cry.
Thank you so
What
much.
was the question anyway?
You should know. You interrupted me.
That's what Dad's reaction when he gets interrupted.
Oh, the camera's not even going to see that.
Someone just record it on the phone and put it in later.
You can just get a screenshot of it after.
Just Scar's face. Yeah, get a bit.
Scarf's face.
Scar's face.
Zzz.
Scarface.
I've got
Tony Montana.
Very disappointed. Alright,
I see what you did there.
Alright, next one.
What did
Okay.
you do?
You took a picture of me and. Alright, next question. Do you think
I'm having a lot of fun.
this is just an
We
Ethan?
need to build on these answers, guys.
This is an
Yeah.
Ethan question. Do you think there's a thing such as a women's film or a man's film? And if you do they differ?
Let's just start with like one word answers and then we'll build it after.
Okay, fine then. Maddie, go.
No.
Ethan?
No.
No.
I thought you were going to say yes, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Can you just say yes?
I mean-
Alright, hold on. Let's start again. Maddie? Alright, ready?
Let's be fake for the video, okay?
Alright, ready? Maddie?
No.
Ethan?
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, for the love of God.
I think, no, there is films that I think...
That need to stay.
There's films that are like aimed for women
Yeah.
and aimed for men.
When you're
Like when it starts off
marketing a
like
film,
the
it will
videos.
be marketed to one group of people, but I don't think you can say there is a woman's film and a man's film because, like, that's...
Plus a women's film could appeal to the gays.
I thought you were, like, making a good point. I was
You're
like, well,
thinking-
I'm surprised.
Wait,
that
wouldn't
you-
a gay be
Like
more...
50
wait,
Shades
what-
comes
wait,
up, that's like
wouldn't-
aimed at women
Wait,
specifically,
hold on.
more or
Wouldn't
less.
a gay be more attracted to
A gay. A gay person or just one of the gays.
Fine. Say if a gay man, wouldn't they be more attracted if they saw like? All right, here's a story. I'm at work. There's this guy. I have a friend there who is gay, and his life partner is obsessed with Marvel. Mm-hmm. And the moment he saw the Venom trailer, like, Tom Hardy, Venom, he was like proper shocked and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So would he be more attracted to a more of a, you know, an eye candy man or some shit like that?
Well,
are you asking us a question?
No,
or what do we
because
think
it's like,
gays like?
Because like, it's like this misconception that like
what the fuck is this video?
That like, so we're basically talking about gay men liking a woman's film. It's like this idea that gay men are like automatically feminine, and that's a fairly outdated view. So I think films are just for people, innit? I don't think it's.
There are some films though where like
where they're marketed to
this
be.
This is gonna be a bit like, just bear with me on this. The new Ghostbuster film.
Oh god.
Like, I love the old Ghostbusters, but then when it comes down to cases of like just having a complete reboot and just throwing all women in there, it's just
please put in the vine of.
It's just like shoving diversity down our throats.
The feminists are taking over.
Oh
no, because I don't like that one.
I hate that one. No, but it's genuinely like it's just ramming diversity down your fucking throat, and you just know it. And
yeah,
it's like,
then it's just
bad language.
I haven't seen it, so I can't judge it.
It's the same case with Ocean's 8, because I've seen that one, and obviously I do like it because it's a heist film and everything. But I feel like they just try.
I don't like the trend of people just being like,
you know what,
women, because just give me like, I don't care about.
Like, you can make a film that has like an entire women cast. Just don't mention that. Oh my god.
Because then it's like a selling point. Now
like,
now you're profiting.
Like I was thinking
diversity, and it's not diverse.
I was thinking the film Bridesmaids. I think it came out like 2012 or something. Back then we didn't have.
Bridesmaids is amazing.
We didn't have this like nonsense that we have now. And when Bridesmaids came out, it wasn't a film for feminists. It wasn't women's equality. It was just a film.
It was a film about women.
And
it
wasn't
was
like
funny. Yeah, it wasn't like.
There are some films
like
I would be okay with films such as those like the new Ghostbusters and Ocean's 8 if they didn't, like you said, they didn't mention how it's an all female cast of like that.
I read something really recently that was very interesting, and it talked about. Someone was saying they're fed up with strong female characters. They were like, just give me good female characters. Like, because as soon as a film describes a female character as strong, it means that she's like really stubborn, and that's fine.
Yeah,
and like a little bit badass, and that's fine to have those characters. But that's all people think they want to see. When it's not like, I want like a range of characters.
It's not just for females.
That's one thing. How long before they cut off?
I've got no fucking clue.
Oh, if they go past 20 minutes, they'll stop and then they'll automatically start a new.
Alright, cool. That's fine.
That thing is, it's not just women, because like the Magnificent Seven, the original came out in 1960. That film, all white male cast, literally, they were all white.
Yeah.
The new one that came out in 2016. That one included, for the Magnificent Seven, whites, blacks, Asians, and a Mexican at one point.
So I think that's like, are you alright, Del?
Down, it's not, down, down, it's the other Asian.
That's...
It's the other Asian.
Are you alright?
That's just racist, mate.
I can't be racist.
No, but that's, the thing is though, they didn't...
And the black.
Yeah, it's...
And
but is though,
they're all merged.
They only mentioned.
But that's like diversity, because it's like an array of people.
The thing is though, they did mention at one point, like Chris Pratt, he literally goes, "Oh, good, we got a Mexican." He actually says that line. I was like, "Why'd you have to announce it?" Yeah, he's a Mexican. I don't give two shits.
Yeah, it's difficult because like people want to be represented, but also at the same time they don't want to be there. Just as like the poster boy for like. I don't want to be
that was the case with that film.
The poster black kid or like the poster gay kid. Do you know what I mean?
It was the case with that film because the original one, all the cast, they all got like an equal like screen time. But for the remake, there it was mainly focused on
Denzel Washington.
That's the one. And Chris Pratt. Literally, those two are the solid ones that they focused on.
Yeah.
And it kind of just threw some of the other characters like just in.
Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, I bet with that film too, it wasn't made necessarily to show you have a white leading character and a black leading character.
It was.
I just think it.
I think it was just because
I think
of
it was
the time.
who was
I
best
think-
for the part.
That, and I think it makes it an interesting film. How, when is it set? It's set in Western times, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, black people back then didn't really have any rights, did they?
I did find
So
this one.
having just a black,
Yeah.
a male,
Yeah,
a
it shifts
black
the
character
dynamic.
in that time period
You would
makes
think.
it more interesting.
Yeah, and also because it's a remake, it makes it like
You already
having
know
a
what
more
it's gonna be.
diverse cast makes the storyline different, and then I think it like justifies making a remake because it alters the story and the way like the characters get to interact with each
Oh,
other.
Indian as well. Forgot to mention that.
That's
There's always one.
important.
No, not
You
like.
need to.
No, as in like red, like Indian, like wah, 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 kind of one.
Do you mean a Native
that's
American?
racist.
Yeah,
that's-
you don't say Indian, so it's a Native American.
You're not Plains Indians.
Huh?
Plains Indians. But you don't describe
Or
them as
Native
the-
American.
Or an
people.
indigenous person.
Next question.
The red people.
Oh, well,
Stop.
that is racist. That's just pure racist. I'm not even trying to be racist. That's
At
just being
least
racist.
I knew an action.
Do you have a favourite film that you've watched more than once?
Yes. Ethan? Now, are we doing the whole
We're
yes
going
thing?
to
Are we go?
argue. Not Spawn. Could you imagine? Back to the Future
show the
4.
thing as well.
I kind
Oh,
of picture it. I kind of picture it as being Star
I've
Trek.
read so many things and so many people have asked me, do you want a Back to the Future 4? No,
No.
I don't.
Why?
I'm just saying, why?
It's overkill.
No, just
Leave out free.
leave it as a perfect trilogy. Leave it as an 80s/early 90s. Just leave it there because it's perfect how it is. If you make a remake, you can't, because you can't really use the original cast because Michael J. Fox is not so good anymore.
Yeah, he's
He's got
kind of.
Parkinson's. The
Was
cast,
it?
he's like, ever since, I think it was after Teen Wolf, after part 3.
Oh,
Um,
that's sad.
but the cast just like, they won't be able to do a remake.
Hmm.
And then they'll have to get, if they do, they need another cast, and that cast won't compare to
No.
them.
Thing is though, like, even if you could have kept the same cast, it still couldn't work because, like, Fast and Furious, that is a prime example. They should have stopped, in my opinion, at Fast and Furious 5. But because they knew they were going to make money, they had to keep going and going and going. Like, obviously, that's
Says the
lots of
Super Marvel fan.
Okay, that's different. That's different.
No, it's not.
It's really not. Why do they keep making movies?
Well, naturally, it's to make money.
There is also the comics to base off, so there is that excuse.
At
But
least they've gone with the idea that
I mean, they're
alright,
not going
we'll
to be
keep the
writing more
original
comics anytime
cast.
soon, are they?
Oh no, don't take that shot. Do not take that shot. Stop. Stop.
Right, not going to be what?
You're trying to
They're not going to like
Stanley.
writing comics.
oh, that's
Well, Prince dead, so yeah. You're not going to be doing
no,
anything
that
like
wasn't his point.
His point was Stanley's disappeared.
That Stanley does.
Disappeared. He's dead.
He's not gone missing, Dan.
He's not
We
missing.
know where he is.
Yeah, I know. He's in heaven.
He just doesn't
Bless
feel
him.
so good anymore, does he?
Did you just?
I need this tissue.
Oh, I just.
He's got black tissue. It's so emo.
Oh, fuck off!
It's like
I use that to wipe that.
2014 kids on MySpace. 2014, wrong.
No, I've used
Go on.
some after
I
that.
just ripped it off.
No, never mind.
What
Stop.
are you doing?
Sad times.
He's used it as a
Are you actually
stand
crying?
for the light.
Oh, wait, are you actually crying?
Value.
Sad times. I haven't cried this much.
How is he 18?
Another thing for
You're not really crying much, though, are you?
It's a little tear.
Either cry or don't cry. Make your mind up.
Well, it's not like I can literally just cry out a bloody
Man
fountain
today
right now,
is
can
like
I?
salty.
you a sassy bitch.
He's a scary man today.
There's no such thing as sassy bitches because everyone has equal rights. And I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Edit that.
That doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't.
Please keep it in.
No,
Hardy
don't.
burn.
I was about to say they don't know who I am, but they do because yeah.
Make another point on clap.
Right, go.
Another thing why it shouldn't be remade, not remade, why they shouldn't make a fourth film, or
Oh, they
actually
did.
remade, is because the film's so unique to the 80s that if you do it now, it kind of loses its magic.
Yeah, and also it's after the furthest point in time that they had gone.
Yeah,
True.
if
What was it? 2015? 2015.
to be fair, it's
something
actually
like
quite cool. If they made a Back to the Future 4, they'd actually had to say like Back to the Future 2 was, and say it's like 2018 now. Or that'd be,
Yeah, but
that'd
then,
actually,
no,
that'd
because then
finish
it
though.
ruins it, because when they go
Well,
future,
yeah,
the
it
stuff
does-
that
when
they
it ruins-
predicted in the future didn't happen, did it?
Oh yeah, apparently we're meant to have hoverboards. Like,
We do have hoverboards.
hoverboards that
You
allow
made
you
this
to
point
go
weeks
all
ago,
over.
and I proved you wrong.
Yeah, but it's not like that kind of hoverboard where you can literally just basically fly.
It's not called a flyboard. Hoverboard.
I like how the question was, what's your favourite film? And now we're talking.
Back to the Future, if you didn't know.
Bye, Sol!
He's got a Segway, that's what he's doing.
That's not a hoverboard.
I want to go on it!
It's same.
It's ridiculously
This
hard.
is apparently a hoverboard.
Now I'm going to fall
No,
like...
we're not on about them.
Break
I'm
me.
yeah.
I showed you the video, like Tony Hawk on a hoverboard. And it's literally, it don't go, it goes like that far off the air, off the floor,
Off the air.
Yeah.
off the air,
In
Off
the
the
air.
air.
because
There
that
he
was on the
goes.
floor in the air.
Mhm.
But it's not like that. It don't have wheels.
I'm just going to put this back.
Yeah,
That's
bye,
a
Sol.
that's a Segway without handles. It's
Keep
not a
it in there.
hoverboard.
Tell him I'm not editing this.
Well, the thing is, it's one of my childhood films, and I've just
Is
really.
it Treasure Planet?
Oh, fuck you, mate.
I've
You
got
just
it.
know that.
I almost brought that today for one of my favourite films because it is an amazing film.
The thing is, I love it because
Yeah, I've seen
it's
it.
just so underrated. It's got a good
It's like
storyline.
the forgotten Disney film.
It's such a good
Is that
storyline.
before we
It's got
mention it,
good
you were
location.
inside,
It's basically pirates in space.
Can I
Who
just
doesn't like that?
can I just say that when we started the battery was full and like now it's like under halfway.
Let's keep going then.
Alright.
But yeah, basically, it is so cool. I mean, when I was a kid, what would you not have loved to go on a pirate ship in outer fucking space? That would have been brilliant.
No one wants to do that.
A parrot ship.
Pirate ship.
Fuck.
Can we just say he's evolved?
That's too much.
Ethan, can we just say he's evolved from to?
What?
Parrot.
He's evolved. First you were clapping all the time, now he's just like slamming the table instead.
You missed.
That's character development right there. I'm proud of you, Sol.
I thought you were gonna put the ball
No,
back in
but
that picture
yeah.
again.
It was my favourite film because when I was a kid, I just loved it. It was amazing.
Oh.
What about you, Maddie?
When he was a kid, cut to that.
You know
No,
what
I'm not going to
say.
say it. I
I
don't
don't
disagree
have
with
a
you.
favourite film.
Here we go.
I don't have a favourite film.
Just start playing Lion King now, and then it'll get her to cry, and she'll say, "You know what? This is my favourite film."
Because
Because
No,
you're gonna
no,
start
because-
crying before she
because
cries.
my tastes change so much, like even from day to day. I have like a top tier of like go-to films that I think are really good, but also I have this argument that whether something is technically good, it can still be a bad film in that you don't enjoy it, or if something is technically a bad film, it's like you can still technically enjoy that. So I don't have a favourite film.
These two questions that you've like, merged them together, so
Have I?
let's just go on to the last part for this one.
Let's do it.
What's the worst film you've seen?
Oh, there's a few.
Actually, it's not the worst film I've.
Anything
Alright,
I've made.
I don't say it's a bad film because it is a good film in its own way. I just couldn't understand it. It was that film Rob told us about time travel, but basically they don't
Primer.
explain. Like I tried the amount of time. Like it's a time travel film, but it doesn't explain it. So
Are we
when
gonna
I
have to tell you about time travel again?
no, but alright, have you seen this film though?
No.
Like
It's a very complicated film. I'll give you
I was
that.
really.
We should talk about it
I
then.
tried to
I've,
see
wa-
how
I've watched it
many
like
timelines
3 times trying to figure out how many timelines there is.
But it's
I
just
think I got like 6 timelines.
like I'll admit
That's
I was
people.
engaged because I was like I'm bound to find out how many timelines there are. But it got to the point where I was like I can't be fucking arsed with this.
Ethan just said that.
Did it?
Yeah, that's exactly what you just said.
Oh well, that's what happened.
Opinions.
That's wild. The worst. That's the worst film you've seen.
It's not. No, it's not on the lines of it being the worst film. It was just the most confusing film I've ever seen because I couldn't. I
Recently
tried to
watched
tried to
Downsizing.
understand.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know what.
Yeah,
it
it
was.
wasn't
Bad.
good.
I seen the trailer and honestly I was
To
confused.
be fair, it started out and it was like really funny and kind of light-hearted, and I was enjoying it and didn't take itself too seriously. And then it tried to.
I still like Matt Damon.
You don't like
Matt Damon.
Damon.
Alright.
Damon.
Damon.
You know what? I don't want. I'm just gonna be
You
quiet
don't
for the
like
rest of
Matt
the video.
Damon?
I don't like Matt Damon. There's only one film of his that I like, and
What's
that's
that?
The Martian. Because I don't like the Bourne films. Sorry.
Matt Damon
The
was
Martian
in
is
Good Will
actually
Hunting as well,
an
wasn't he?
incredible film. I love
Have you
it.
ever seen Good Will Hunting?
I have forgotten Good Will
That's-
Hunting. Oh, sorry, two of them.
That's a very good film.
But The Martian,
Martian,
is
that
very
is
good film.
Who else is in that?
Which one's the
film?
Martian?
It's the one where he goes to Mars.
Oh, and he's trapped on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
that's
Or
him.
he's stuck there
That's-
for like.
Yeah.
How long is he stuck there for?
For a good amount of time.
Like a year and a half?
No, I think he's still there much longer than that.
2 years? Something like that.
I don't know.
It's a long
That's a very
time.
good one.
It is a good film. Good.
Because
Take to
Robin
the-
Williams was in Good Will Hunting. Well, what was the... Yeah, according to... apparently, like, Kevin Hart's like the funniest comedian like in the world, according to Robin Williams' suicide note.
Really?
Huh.
What? I don't
Oh, you
understand.
know... Oh,
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
saying... never mind. That's going to be cut.
Yeah, that one down.
And it's going to be so annoying to edit.
What's up?
It's going to be so annoying to edit because it's like not structured. Like trying to find the
Yeah.
point of what we're talking about.
Nah, take your time.
Alright. What's the next question?
What's the most recent movie you've watched?
Lion
Like, it
Game.
came
Wait.
out.
Can we just scrap that for a minute?
Go on.
Because I wanted to not answer the question, but the worst film we've ever seen. I think that's too broad a question to ask. I think a better question is, what was the film that you've seen that you like expected better off, that you were disappointed by?
Downsizing. I was.
Anything other than downsizing
Yeah.
for the recording sake?
The only thing. A Simple Favour. I watched that earlier this year with Anna Kendrick. It's like a mystery film, I guess, about a woman and her best friend goes missing, and she's like trying to piece together her life. Same thing. It was like really inconsistent. It started really well. I enjoyed it, and then it tried to be funny for a while. And then it decided that wasn't working and tried to be sincere again. And it was just the end, there was like a massive like tone shift where it stopped taking itself as like a good
Mike's picking that out first.
stop.
Don't cover the
You-
fucking
you-
car.
You do know you're like editing half of it each because you're not gonna have enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
you're making it hard on yourself as well.
Be right.
Yeah.
So
I think the film I was most disappointed in recently was Slender Man.
I didn't see that.
Oh, don't. So awful. I
I
thought...
quite like the game, excuse me. It's my foot.
You're playing footsie under there.
No.
That's all it is.
Ugh.
What, you never did that in junior school?
I've never played with people's feet.
You got a phobia feet, don't you?
No, I just not weird.
I have a phobia of people touching my feet.
Really?
Not a phobia, I don't.
Fair enough.
Well, what do you do, Saul?
Oh god, it's already 11.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's 10
That's
to 11.
wild.
It's not true.
Is it? Your clock's wrong.
It's
What?
10 to- Not 10
No,
to-
but your phone's wrong. It's 52.
I haven't got my phone, you dipshit. I've got
I forgot
a
what I
watch.
was
That's-
saying.
that's
Making-
wrong, you
making
dipshit.
a point
Well,
about
it is
Simple Favour.
55, you
But-
dipshit.
Actually, iPhone
I
time
just
is
said
52.
52.
I'm
Oh,
not saying
thanks, I
upset.
changed it when I
Isn't
got
that
back
part
from
of
the
your
Oh,
channel?
shut the fuck up.
Accurate. Oh, whatever.
Dad,
Yeah.
Love you, Dad.
isn't like the selling point of your channel that you say like, or like
Oh, look, can I
the
just...
thing of your channel you say enough said?
Can I
we
actually...
scratched that because he kept
We
putting the
scra-
question short.
Can I
Yeah,
actually
I
just...
kept-
halfway through
can I
the
just-
I
question.
got carried away.
Can
I
I
kept
just...
saying.
I'm actually really sorry, Dad. That was really mean, then. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm messing around.
Alright,
anyways.
I'm sorry. Just want to...
It just
This has turned into an apology video.
I'm
Let's all
sorry.
start fake crying and say how
That come round and
it's
go.
been really difficult for me recently.
Whoa,
I've made this
Maddie
video.
did it with this.
That's all apology.
She's gone red.
What did you say? I don't know.
No, that's saying it.
What did he say?
Something.
Quite a long apology video.
Oh god.
I just knew the moment I saw that.
All apology
I haven't seen
all
the video
apology
in ages,
videos are
actually.
just it's really affected me and you don't
Saul's good at that because he can cry.
Just sad music in the background.
I used to be able to cry on cue. GCSE drama.
Can I just say we're
I
not
can
even
cry.
halfway through questions and we're like nearly
Have we got to do all the questions?
I
Yeah.
know what, screw it. I said we just spit by this next one.
Spitfire.
Do you mean like rapid fire?
Wait, can we just answer a question first?
Okay, go on.
You did answer it.
Yeah, we have.
No, we didn't.
You said what's the worst
You can't just
film
say Slenderman and just carry on.
Well, we
Slenderman,
did.
go on, why Slenderman?
So, the mic's picking that up. Thank you. I'm trying to make your job easier. Alright, carry on.
The thing that was poor with Slenderman is, I actually think it wasn't like as bad as a film as I first. Does that make sense? As bad as a film I first thought, because it is quite cliche with its horror tag. It's just jump scares basically.
Yeah.
But there was
To be
like.
fair, that's all the game is.
Look at
But
this gamer.
that don't make
For a good story.
a good film.
Mm.
I'd much rather watch a horror film that has no jump scares in, but it's the tension and the stuff
For
leading up to that
Slenderman,
scares.
for
Thank you for
Slenderman, I would
interrupting.
say,
Go on, Sal.
no.
Make your point.
You can tell now because we've stopped.
Well, I was gonna say, Slenderman's just one of those games that just needs to be that. Just stay a game. Like, you don't. That one in particular, you don't want to make a film
The
out
thing
of.
is,
There are
when-
some games you want to
See,
make
no,
a
'cause
film.
it was developed into a game. It wasn't. Slenderman didn't get created as a game. It was created before that. I don't know what for. It was like a trend that went around where
It was-
people created like.
No, it was like an urban myth.
Could it be like a
Wasn't
oh,
it?
Something like-
so is it like a
something
Bloody
like-
Mary thing?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
and that
like
got
that.
made into a game. Now
Oh,
it's
there's a
been made
video in
into a
itself right there. Just go to the mirror. Just go to the mirror. and just
Absolutely
say,
not. That scared me for a long time as a child.
I will do it.
I won't.
Give me one of those cameras.
No, it's not night time right now, is it?
I'll
Haha.
just start the lights.
Yeah, but that doesn't work.
Yeah, that makes
I
it
didn't
nice.
get to finish ours.
Go on. It's alright.
It's nice just to go back into the question. But I was going to say, yeah, the jump scares, like, it's just, it doesn't make for a good film at all. The tension, the anticipation of something might happen is scarier than the thing that actually does happen.
Yeah.
It's like, what you said before about that Annabelle creation. And
That's an
that
amazing
is,
horror film.
that is
That
genuinely terrifying.
I was out.
Because it like breaks
He's so scared he can't
convention.
even speak.
Like, you know that they've got, if you're in a house in the middle of nowhere, bad stuff's gonna happen, right? First of all. Also my house. It's just in the middle of
Down, we are
nowhere.
in a house right now.
In the middle
But-
of nowhere.
It's
Nowhere?
Shut the fuck up!
when you...
Yo, can I actually put this away? Because I feel like I'm gonna
Yes!
No, don't. There's a computer in there. No.
Professionalism.
Oh my! You know,
No, because you're going to fiddle with those. I'm confiscating those. Absolutely not. Right. The point in Annabelle Creation where it got scary. It was scary before this, but when it got really scary is when weird stuff started happening to her in the daytime because it was in broad daylight.
'Cause you don't expect
and,
it.
Yeah, and
Stereotypically, it's meant to be in the dark time, isn't it?
That's,
The dark
that's what
time.
makes it
Yeah.
in the dark
Yeah.
time. That's what makes it so
I'll tell you
scary.
something about that film. There was, like, obviously it's not like a scary scene or anything, but it's right at the end where she gets adopted by the two new parents. They give her a doll, and I was like,
The
I
way
swear.
that fits in is
I swear I've
it's
seen
very
that.
good.
genius.
I was like,
It's
I
very,
swear
very good.
I've seen that doll somewhere, and I was like, oh shit, that's the actual. It looks like the actual doll.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
nah.
clever. The actress for that was amazing as well. She's
The girl?
only a little girl, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she was really, really good. I watched some like behind the scenes stuff, and you know where she's in the chair going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had to strap her. It wasn't. I thought it would have been like CGI that did it when she like flies up to the ceiling. They just strapped her into a harness and pulled her out of the chair. I was like, okay.
In all fairness, that was. Oh, nah, I can't think about that film.
No, that's like an example of how a horror film should be made. Like it's alright. There was like one or two jump scares in there, but he didn't rely on jump scares.
Yeah.
Just like a Quiet Place does.
It was just scary.
I
it was
still need
just,
to see that film.
and also because like she was so
Oh.
vulnerable, like physically vulnerable. Like
They actually made
it's the
that point
idea of
in the
like
film,
an
didn't they?
emotional vulnerable in horror films, which is why it's usually like a teenage girl that like gets possessed or whatever, because that's just what happens. But the fact that she she even says it, doesn't she?
Like,
She said
I'm the weaker one. It's coming out for the
Yeah,
weakest
it's
person.
picking
I'm the
on
weakest
me.
one.
and she knows, and that's so scary when she like can't run away like the others can. Oh my god, and she's like there like trying to drag herself across the floor because she's like broken her leg at one point.
Scariest
What does
bit
she
probably
have?
has to be
She
the
has...
one. Look.
No, she doesn't have leukemia. She has... Wrong.
Oh, what was it?
Probably wasn't.
Yeah, I think so. And she was like...
Because that's like accurate to the time it was made in the 60s.
Yeah.
And there was an outbreak.
And she has like the leg brace on.
You know, but that film started off felt scary because of that scene with the little girl. It's like, let's go grab that. Goes that car just comes out of nowhere, just slams. I was like, nah.
It didn't start with that, did it? That was a flashback.
Yeah, well, it starts with that straight at the beginning.
No, because it starts when the doll's actually alive and he's there making the doll, isn't he? He's there making the Annabelle doll. And then they go to like Sunday church, then come back and like...
I don't know why I went to see
I
that
love
film.
that film. It's such a good film.
It is.
And no matter how many times I watch it, it's still as scary.
Because Annabelle 1 wasn't that great. Actually, it was quite poor, to be fair. But
I went to go see it with
they're
my
all connected
sister.
though, ain't they? You got The Conjuring, Annabelle, and...
Yeah, part of a series.
There's a new one coming out, The Nun. But apparently...
That's
I
fine. It's audio.
Oh, is it? Well, but apparently they're going with that whole thing, saying before The Conjuring there was Annabelle, they said, before Annabelle there was The Nun, so it's just going to keep on going back.
Yeah,
back,
because
back,
in
back.
Conjuring 2 we see the nun. I think for the first time I think you see in Conjuring 1.
The Conjuring 2 isn't a good horror film. Isn't that the one where they like go into the basement and the nun is in the picture and it just like runs towards them in the worst jump scare ever? Cut to that.
Conjuring 2
Put that in
Conjuring
there.
1.
It's god awful.
How long are we spending on this one question?
Oh shit, I forgot.
Are we going through all the questions? Because
No,
we're, like,
I thought we did-
This is like the first question we've actually gone in depth.
Yeah.
We haven't gone in depth in any other question.
Nah.
Are you getting
just thinking
scared?
Yeah, thinking about that dog.
I keep getting scared because I keep hearing noise over them.
I'm just-
No,
Yeah.
don't,
I'm just
because it's
thinking-
like a stairway in darkness.
I'm not
You scared me.
No.
I'm genuinely feeling like there's going to be a little door coming down
No,
there.
stop.
There's a doll.
No, stop.
I thought you said there's a doll there.
So.
Oh no, I've got a doll.
Don't.
Well, it's my mum's. It's
I
an
got
old-fashioned.
No, I'm actually feeling
Doll that
scared,
lives
right?
in
Because I
my
keep
wardrobe.
come there, keep hearing noises, so I'm just like
It's
standing
quite
over
cute,
there.
though.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me because my
Weird
mum,
way. It's
like when
it's
she was
like
younger,
soft
she did have
doll.
this little toy, like generally.
Wait, stop. Horror story, real life horror story.
Generally, my mum had this little doll that she had when she was a little kid, and she's always kept it, and it's still upstairs in her room. I generally am not kidding
You
you.
want to see it.
No,
Do you want
we
to go
don't.
get it?
No.
Stop the recording.
If it's going to be cute,
Actually, yeah, stop the recording.
Well, the thing is,
don't.
the thing
don't,
is,
this
it's not
good.
good.
because I want to.
If I haven't seen it in a
I just
while,
wanna get
but it's like a
everything.
farm kind of girl, like the legs and arms like.
I don't like this.
dangling
Go
kind
get
of
it.
thing.
I don't
Is
like
it like a
this.
porcelain doll or is it like a rag doll?
It's like a rag doll.
Oh, rag dolls are cute.
Go get it. Go get it.
Stop recording.
What was I
You
going
guys
to
mind.
say?